That's super helpful. I want to wrap things up into the kind of big picture here, and probably repeat on a little bit of what we talked about, but I think it's important just to summarize here. To you, what are the top three questions that you think every limited partner should be asking about the financing or the debt structure before they invest in a real estate syndication deal?
Yeah, number one, I want to know who is the lender and what is the sponsor's relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I want to ask those questions because it's going to tell me a few things that maybe all of the information is not in the offering memorandum. Number one, is it going to be a fixed rate or a floating rate, right? And knowing who the lender is it going to help me determine that? And then also, if it's your first deal with this lender and maybe it's not a local bank, it's somebody who's out of market, right, and you don't have a relationship with them, what happens if the deal doesn't perform as planned? How is that lender going to treat the sponsor? If it's a lender who you've done 3 loans with before and you've always paid as agreed, you have a great relationship with them, maybe you have a deposit relationship with them, they're more likely to be a little more friendly with you and allow you more time, maybe not hold you to some of these covenant tests. They may, like I said, maybe give you more time to test them, or say, oh, well, your debt service coverage was a 116, you need to be at a 120. It's pretty close. Let's retest it in 6 months. Some other lender who you don't know, you've never done a deal with, they don't know your performance. Frankly, there's no personal relationship with them. They're less likely to treat you in that favor. They may say, hey, the loan documents state this. You didn't meet this test.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we don't have any leeway. So to me, that is really important to know. It's not a make or break, but it's something that I want to know. Again, I want to know who's the lender, what's the relationship with them, have you done business with them before, how have they acted, maybe if things haven't gone as planned, is it a fixed rate or a floating rate, right? So the second thing that I would want to look for and find out is what is the loan to cost, what's the leverage, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're 85, 90%, that's a red flag. If it's 50%, I'm all in, right? There's a lot of cushion in that deal. So those are that's another thing that I'm going to look for or ask. And then I think this one's probably underlooked, and it may not be as important to some people, but to me it is. How long is the term of your loan? And if you have a fixed rate, how long is it fixed for? Because the reason I want to know what the term is, if you have a 2 or a 3-year loan and it takes you longer to complete your business plan, what happens at the end of 2 years or 3 years if the property's not ready to be refinanced or sold? Are you going to go back to the existing lender and say, hey, we're not ready, we need more time? Well, maybe they don't have the ability to give you more time. Then you're scrambling, trying to find another lender who's going to give you time to finish your business plan. So if you have 5 years or 7 years or 10 years, you have plenty of time to complete your business plan. You have plenty of time to see where the market shakes out over the next 3, 4, 5 years.
Right.
And maybe there's an opportunity within that 5-year window to sell at a higher price that you didn't project from the beginning, and you want to take advantage of the market. Sure, you might have a prepayment penalty, but if the market's that strong, that should be offset by a higher price, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, it gives you more time, it gives you more cushion, and as long as you are performing, the lender cannot force your hand. So I like to see more term rather than short term, because I've seen owners get in trouble where they didn't give themselves enough time, and the bank or the lender wasn't willing to give them more time, and they were scrambling to find another solution, or they were forced to sell at a price below what they think they could have gotten in a year or two from now had they continued that business plan. So those are some of the things that I want to know, that I'm looking for when I'm asking questions or evaluating a deal.